John Lennon died in 83.
Three.
He was like, in 40 years, you're gonna want to hop on this ChatGPT. Whatever you do. He's funny. He was a ghost.
Yeah. Ooh,
He was instantly a ghost.
John,
How-
listen to me. And welcome to our podcast. Welcome to our podcast. Today on the podcast, we have Mike Falzone.
I thought you were really gonna run down things that we're gonna talk about and stuff like that.
Imagine.
And I was like, oh, like I was
Pleasantly
I was here
surprised.
and I was prepared for like I wonder what is going on today.
You were here for it?
I was here for it.
Yeah.
I was absolutely living for it.
Oh.
You look like a hot, like German art curator today. Hello and welcome to the Hall of Paintings. We are here to. How are you supposed to look at paintings? And then you point to it, you say like this. And then you say, if anybody wants martinis, they are in the common area. You should all go to the common area because you're all common people.
But it's also... Wow, that's a terrible German accent.
No, that's pretty good. Continue. There's also refreshments, and we make finger omelets.
That's what I was going to just say, like finger sandwiches.
Yeah, the finger sandwiches cut into favorite xenomical shapes. Bless you, Zoe. Zoe, I don't know when the show is coming
Excuse
out, but I
me.
do know it's probably before the 7th of November. And I just want to say that I'll be in New York for the 6th and the 7th of November for the New York Comedy Festival.
New York.
On the 6th, I'll be at the Delancey for Long Time No See. And at the 7th, it's the very last surrounded show of the year at the Stand in New York City.
New York City.
So I'm very excited to have a couple months break from Surrounded. Mm-hmm. And just a lot all the time. Not that it won't immediately be replaced by something else, but there's some great things for that show coming up in the future. And I'm excited to have a little breath.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm excited to have a little bit of a breath before my life gets crazy at work.
Your life is getting crazy. Your partner is moving.
Yeah.
And we wish her all the best and the most congratulations you could possibly have.
Oh, yeah. Totally excited. 100% excited for them. I think that this is going to be great. So sad for myself.
Yeah. Selfish.
Yeah. But, you know, I will be getting a chance to see her like once a month, and she'll be back and forth for the first year. He got a great job opportunity, and we're just fucking thrilled for them. But she is moving
Ryan,
to
her
North.
husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's moving to North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Care of the Linas.
That's both of the Carolinas are one
Yeah.
person.
She's moving to Greenville.
She's moving to Greenville, Carolina.
Carolinas.
Nice. Well, I hope that she finds happiness there.
Yeah.
And if not,
I hear it's very nice in the Linas.
yes. What's that? What's that? You doing a little balloon? Are you doing a little balloon now, Mano?
I am sad though.
Talk about it. Talk about your feelings.
I feel sad about it, and I suffer in silence.
You don't want to talk about it?
No. You know, it feels like kind of like an end of an era, you know, like we, for the last, 5 years, longer, like we talk to each other every single day, multiple times a day.
Yeah.
And we work with each other. I mean, like, I don't know how I have so much still to talk to her about, but I do. And it's sad, you know, like she's my homie. It's going to be sad working in there in our space by myself. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm going to miss her, and it's nice to have like someone there to also like break up the conversation and
Talk to the people you don't want to talk to.
right.
Is it true that you're going to be pinning a bunch of her old clothes to the wall and talking to it for the first couple weeks?
Imagine, that would be so fucking weird.
Yeah, but it's not totally out of the realm
Yeah.
of possibility for something you would do.
Well-
and you'd like sage it.
I still have her throughout the holidays, but our holidays.
Come to a blowout sale at La La Lemon for the holidays.
Come for the holidays. I do have her throughout the holidays, and after Christmas she's leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Is there anything I could do? Do you want me to come fill that spot?
I mean, you could start working in there if you want. I'll give you the corner of the room.
Give me 3 things you think I could do in a salon off the top of your head. 3 things, like if I had to start emergency situation today, what do you think I could take care of?
Sweeping. Getting my clients a drink. Potentially a single process color.
Whoa, single process color.
Potentially.
I could do it. Let me do that first. and
Actually,
then
you
we'll
would
work on the
probably
drink.
be very meticulous when it comes to that kind of stuff. I feel like you would pay like really close attention to that.
We'll do one more exercise. Do an impression of me fucking up somebody's color.
Well, hello. I don't know what I'm doing.
I would do that voice.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
Wow, that's loud.
That is loud. I was wondering why you're screaming so tough. That's also, can I be honest with you? Because we talk about a lot about relationships on this show.
Yes.
I want to talk about, if I could speak my truth real quick. I think that was a terrible impression of me. And it's just that when you do a terrible impression of me, I feel like you don't, like, it's like, how well does she know me? Do an impression of me messing up somebody's color.
Hey, I'm real sorry I messed up your color. It wasn't my intention to do that for you. But it's messed up.
And you will still be charged.
You're still getting charged. And you can eat a dick.
Okay, so I will not be working. I will not be fucking your business like
No,
that.
you will not. I was saying that you could
your
come
phone.
in and work and do whatever on your own stuff in the corner. I'd give you that corner of the room.
Thank
It'd
you.
be really nice to split the rent with you.
I could split the rent. I'll split the rent with you if I could do whatever I want in the room, if I don't have to do hair.
Yeah, you could do whatever you wanted. But you know what you would have to do? You would have to take pictures of before and afters.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I could do that. So you have any social media presence at all?
Yeah, because right now it's impossible.
Okay, so check this out.
Check it out.
Did you know that did you hear about this Beatles song that's coming out? Me and Steve have been talking about this Beatles song for the past couple of weeks. There is a Beatles song coming out. It's like the last Beatles song. And it was all the Beatles recorded a part for it. It was John Lennon's demos, and then they're using new parts that they recorded 30 years ago and AI to finish the song.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. You know that what's his name is always Paul McCartney is always down to try whatever the newest thing is.
Traitor.
What do you mean traitor?
I'm just kidding. It was really funny though. Yesterday, Jamie was trying to like write an email to her clients, and her and Brooke Brooke is our assistant. Brooke, they downloaded ChatGPT.
Okay.
And I was like, you guys can't send a fucking AI message to a bunch of fucking writers and editors.
They'll know. They always know.
They will know. And I was like, don't do that. And they were like, well, it's easy enough. I was like, no, don't do that.
People always know.
Yeah. It was very funny though. We did have a good laugh about that.
Dude, I asked somebody to write me a recommendation, and they sent back this beautiful recommendation, and he goes, 2 minutes, ChatGPT. And it just, I'll never,
really like this guy.
I'll
Hard
never
worker.
trust him.
Yeah. hard worker.
I'll never forget the feeling it gave me in my stomach because I hadn't felt that since like middle school.
Yeah.
It's like when somebody says they like your shirt and then you go to lunch and the whole school's making fun of your shirt.
Because it's like, really? You like my shirt?
You like my shirt? You promise?
And then you like walk in all tough.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And they're like, look, he's doing the walk on the shirt.
Yeah.
Anyway, I tell you all that stuff with the AI to tell you that there's also been a new song discovered from another artist. All these artists their old material is being unearthed.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Randy Newman?
Randy Newman.
Randy Newman's the guy who sang You Got a Friend in Me from the Toy Story franchise. Did you know that there was that song was supposed to be something else before it was for Toy Story?
No.
It was supposed to be for kids still. But it was a...
You got a bully in me.
Well, no.
I'm just kidding.
Stop it. A bully in me? It's
you
about
just
Sid?
got so sad.
Well, that's not what it's about.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
It was originally it was a sex ed.
Oh, word?
Education song. Did you know that?
I did not.
Let's take a look.
I think I'm going to hate this.
This is Randy Newman. You got to stimulate the clitoris.
No.
You got to stimulate.
What the hell?
Put your fingers at the top and the bottom and squeeze at the same time. And that's when you got them. You didn't like it?
No, I hate that. What are you doing?
Welcome to our podcast is a show where we talk about your relationship to stuff. Through questions that you send the podcast, and also Leah sends us cool Reddit questions that she thinks will provoke.
I don't even want to. I just want to keep talking to you. I'm having fun. I don't even want to answer anything today.
But how are we going to help people if we don't?
Well, it doesn't matter. Something? We're just talking.
Okay.
Why?
Why what?
Why not?
Why not what?
Why ruin what we like have? This. Yeah.
I'll tell you this. And I think we have a very similar conversation every time one of us goes away, but I'm going to miss you a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with how much I miss you when I'm away.
Yeah.
And I do have you're just such a big part of my life. Mm-hmm. And I love what we have together. And I already feel like that we don't see each other a ton. So when I have to go away, even if it's for a couple of days, I miss you very much.
Yeah.
It's a very solitary routine that I have when I'm away.
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time by myself, and I'm always like doing and going somewhere, like in transit somewhere. Mm-hmm. When I'm not with you, I'm either in a car, in a hotel room, in a diner, or with George Perm.
Oh, yeah. That's a good person to be with, though.
Yeah. I
actually texted him the other day. I'm sorry.
It's like you say, let's talk, and then you...
Go ahead. That's like your other what?
I was just going to say, that's... Between him and my family, mm-hmm. That's who I go to feel a real emotional connection to someone when you're not around.
Yeah.
And I hire high-priced call women.
Car girls.
Car girls.
Yes.
I hire car girls. To come stand by whatever rental car I get and go like this.
You're such a hoe.
I'm not a hoe.
You're a hoe.
I'm not the hoe. I pay for the hoes.
You pay them hoes.
I pay for hoes to do stuff that we
Imagine you get canceled for prostituting.
I'm the prostitute?
No.
Think about it.
For
getting them?
Yeah.
Like forgetting them? Like I hired them and then I leave.
Forgot that. I'm so sorry. I forgot.
And you're canceled for forgetting about sex workers.
Yeah.
That's a pretty funny thing to get canceled for.
Because that's not legal everywhere yet.
No, just...
Vegas, right?
I honestly don't know. I was going to say Nevada.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think Vegas and I think California is next, if I'm not mistaken.
I really don't know.
I don't either.
I never thought that it would be an option for me.
Yeah.
You know, I
don't knock it, but like...
Whatever. I watched a lot of Hookers on the Point when I was younger. You ever see that show on HBO, Hookers on the Point?
No.
It was like an undercover gritty HBO docu series about hookers on the point in New York, New Jersey. And I was like, I will probably take my chances talking to girls and seeing if we could have sex from a conversation.
Yeah.
And then if that doesn't work out, maybe that's God being like,
nah.
Maybe you're not supposed to.
Maybe
You're
not.
not supposed to be doing sex.
Maybe you just do sex to yourself.
Yeah, which has never failed. You guys, damn you late.
No, I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate it.
I can't believe they changed it for the movie. But me and Steve are going to the record store at 12:45 today to go get the new Beatles song. Neither of us have heard it, and we're gonna go get the record and then come back and listen to the record.
Okay.
So that's a fun experience, listening to a Beatles song for the first time on vinyl, just like they used to do in the 1963s. 4, 5, all the way up to 8 or 9. Do you have any thoughts about that at all?
No.
You wanted to talk to me so bad. You didn't want to help anyone or answer any
I mean,
questions.
I think that's cool. I feel like if they're using ChatGPT or whatever, AI, what has stopped them from just putting all of their names or all of their voices in that, and he just made, and Paul's the only one living, right?
Paul and Ringo.
Yeah. And what's to stop them just like putting their fucking... And they're like, let's make some more money before we die.
Maybe that's it.
You know?
Or maybe it's fun. There is kind of a moral
story.
Because it's not like John could be like, yes, this is what I intended to happen.
Yes, I knew I was going to die, so I told them in 2023, November.
No. Oh, you told them for the
You
future.
release it for 2023 if any of you bitches are still alive.
Imagine John Lennon died in 83. He was like, in 40 years...
Yeah.
You're gonna want to hop on this ChatGPT. And then George is like, whatever you do. He's funny. He was a ghost.
Yeah.
He was instantly
John, listen to me.
How fast after dying do you become a ghost?
Probably pretty close. I don't know.
Dude, what if me and Steve are at the record store and I go to hand the record to the cashier and the ghost of John Lennon slaps it out of my hand like that.
You don't deserve this.
This isn't what I wanted.
This is not for you for making fun of me.
But also, he is, and I think we could all agree on this,
Dead.
So it's like, do you get a say after you're dead?
Do you get a say after you're dead?
Well, you leave it up to the people you love. So essentially what would happen, like if Steve wanted to release a dynamic banter
after
episode,
you guys are dead,
after I die, it would be up to you, probably.
Oh yeah, Steve ain't getting shit from me.
But it could be so good.
Actually, I don't want Steve in the house anymore. No.
Stop it.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You got it. He's here right now. Steve?
Steve?
He's in the closet. There's no room for another human being in that closet.
I left a deep conditioning mask in my hair because it's been so dry lately and nasty. And I feel very...
You look like a Dutch gymnast coach.
About to do a triple backflip.
Like you could, and you can't anymore because you blew out your knee, but you're teaching like...
Probably. It's my
little
ankle.
boys and girls how to do
Yeah.
it. This is... You're not talking properly.
Don't.
Don't what? I'm the kid.
Do not do that anymore.
It's not helpful what you're
No,
saying.
no. You do it all wrong.
I'm an Olympic... Nyet.
Nay.
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 That's fun. Zoe, do we have any-
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
That was the whole one?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for this one.
Let me ask you something.
What? We got
sincerely,
nothing. Yes.
sincerely. Don't say we got nothing. We always got something. It usually
true.
just needs to be sparked by stuff because it's covered in other stuff.
Yeah.
We're the closet.
In the closet.
No, not both of us. Is there anything that you could look back on this week and be like, that could help somebody else? Like something you realized about yourself recently or this week about the way you are that could be helpful?
Fuck.
Do you want me to go?
Yes, that's a really good question.
I'm gonna go with all the benefits of active listening, and that's a thing that I think I do often, but I think I could always be better at it. And I think that sometimes my frustration with certain people masks certain things that they say. So it's like I won't even hear the full breadth of their idea.
Yeah.
Because I'm upset with the situation or something.
Yeah.
And I think it really helps the conversation if I could take an extra breath and be like, even though you're frustrated and you're right to be frustrated with this, that, or the other thing, if you can just listen, like have your frustration, whatever, but really just listen at the same time, there's usually a crumb in there that can help diffuse a lot of the tension.
Yeah. Yeah, I think sometimes when you're frustrated by that person, like you don't hear some of the things you're saying, it's because you're already trying to filter through the bullshit that you know you're about to get.
Yeah.
So I think that is a very real thing for you. I know when I don't love someone, I hardly listen.
Yeah.
I shut all the way off. But I also will walk away from that person and not really have much of any kind of interaction aside from, hey, how's it going? And that's it.
Right. I'm talking about when you need to.
Yeah.
Because there are certain people that you can kind of turn away from and be like, that's that.
Yeah.
But then there's people who are you're like, well, I have to, either you work with the person or they're your family or they're just a good friend or they're over all the time or whatever.
Yeah.
If you know that you want the relationship to keep going, it would benefit everybody to be a active listener.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, I'm trying to think of, I guess maybe, getting upset for selfish reasons, this week, when something doesn't really benefit me.
Yeah.
I think I found myself being like, it's not about you, so that was a kind of a harsh reality that I had to check myself this week.
It's also if you think about it the right way and you realize that something you're getting upset about isn't about you, it's a real weight off your shoulders.
Or trying to control things that are way out of my hands and my ability to control.
All that comes from having patience and clarity. So if we could leave you with anything this week, 1, come to Surrounded on the 7th in New York City. And 2, if you're frustrated, try to pour your last little bit of energy into doing whatever you could do to clear your head, because that's when the good decisions come.
Yeah. Awesome.
And also, at the end of the day...
No, you guys, thank you so much for listening. As you know, patreon.com is a virtual tipping and reward. Do not sing that song again. And I know what you're doing. And I'm over it. I got it. Thank you so much. Thank you. As you know, patreon.com is a virtual tipping and rewards website where you give us a little bit of your hard-earned cash and we give our $10 group a shout out. And it goes as follows. Mr. Howard, Jay the Fifth, Ryan Cruteau, Cole Rusty, Joseph Capricusio, Shannon Amargo.
You gotta stimulate the clitoris. I'm sorry, dude. That wasn't even. Dude, it's so bad for it to be so loud.
That blew my eardrums away.
my
Ernesto,
bad. I apologize.
Raja Knows, Luis and Odette, Lauren Chauncey, Paul Gilliam, Derek Helling, Chris McCarthy, Trevor the Werefishy, Happy Birthday Starlight, JJ McToots, Connie Tryon, Lil Ankles Foulnose.
That was kind of a mean one.
Antero Baez, Frankie Matos Music, Johnny Rosito Handcrafted Neckwear, Admam, Emily Pageant, Giant Tom Hanks, Gavin Welsh, Someone Tell Aaron, Jackie Hammond, Paige, but no more crisp. Oh, boop, boop. Guy with long-ish hair. Chris had a baby and it's a boy. Congratulations.
Chris Otta Baby Eats a Boy. Chris Otta Baby Eats a Boy.
Pumpkin Pie Valles, Benjamin Putz, Beth Bush, Christina Camille, Michael Johnson, Kayla Johnston, Jules Run, Grant Lafesseur, Chad Clark, The Wherewithal, Katie Taylor, Joe Ban, Milky Beans, Jess Enright, Lillian Carrillo, Barrington Lloyd Lovett, Ben Fuchs, Theodorus Karen Bellis, Danny Sinclair, John, Jacob D. Bradford, Justine B.B. Steen, Just Josh, Sergeant Sparty, Ed Birch, Helen Ford, Luminos, Superfloss, It's Tatana Day, Danielle D. Verona, Dev Robero, Dev, fuck Dev, you fuck me up every single week, Jesse Stillwell, fucking shit, Rob Devereaux. Still saying it wrong, but I told him I'll never fix it. Yeah, I'll never fix it. Don Bure, Luis Hernandez, Alexander Legowski, Felicia Shimberry, and Matthew J. Pelka. You guys, thank you so much for listening this week. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you next week.
Peace in your mama's crease.